Today's Talk365TV's Talking Wellness is brought to you by Factory6.
Hey everybody, welcome to another Talking Wellness. I'm Holly Love, and today I am back with the boys from Factory6, and you are in for a treat because I got to do my official Willy Wonka tour of Factory6 and go through the process of creating our own product line. So let me give them the goods on what's been going on. So Talk365TV and Transformational Tech Marketing has partnered with Factory6 and basically our wellness team to create a product line that is worthy and will meet the stringent standards of our amazing wellness clinicians, our doctors, and basically wellness experts that we work with all the time on the wellness team. So I got to come in here and go through the process with Carrie and you of figuring out white label, custom, seeing everything that you guys have. And then you and I went on a tour, and then I pretty much figured out what I'm gonna do, and we were in the process of making it happen. It was so simple and so fun. But what we're gonna talk about here on this TV interview is ingredients and custom versus white label. And I think that's been the biggest eye-opener for me in this process, is to really understand what a custom line means and ingredients and why you want to just really do your research.
Yes, very important. And when making these products on a custom level, we're happy to put all these delicious, fantastic, function-focused ingredients into all of these products, whether it be monk fruit, whether it be stevia. But you need to realize that that's going to stretch out your lead times just slightly because we have to source these raw ingredients, and they may have certain MOQs, they may have certain, levels of that we need to buy to just actually get some on hand, where we don't need to use all of it. At the same time, that doesn't mean that we can't make it. It just means that, it might increase your price per unit, so to speak, just very slightly, or a lot. Again, depending on, we had a client that recently just did 4 patented ingredients on one formulation, and so there was, there's quite a bit of process and, the things that go into that, producing that kind of formulation. However, if you just want to go with our white label formula, we can much more quickly, we can translate that into different, flavors or function focused ingredients, because we have that formula on hand. It's standard for us on our white label menu, and we're just making slight changes where it's not such a big of a difference.
Well, I think what I learned and what I ultimately am choosing to do is go with the white label, which coming in, I came in thinking for sure we needed to do a custom deal.
Right.
And I think understanding that the markets are constantly in flux, and if you have at all of a budget and you're just thinking, I only want to, spend this much and use this as an opportunity to test something new in your, create another arm to your services that you provide to your clients and all of those things, then white label is what you're going to want to do, because these guys have over 15 years of experience in the manufacturing space. You were leaders in the hemp industry, and why not piggyback on all of the work that you guys have done and all of the proof that you have created in creating your white label line, rather than trying to throw a dart at a dartboard and see where you hit, because really that's what you're doing. Now, if you've got the ability and that is your jam, that is something you guys do all day long, but I don't have that kind of open-ended budget line. And really understanding that, oh my goodness, monk fruit might come under some kind of a drought, and what you paid for it a month ago might double or triple.
Yes, that's again why we have these white label formulas that are very standard, very custom, but yet customizable formulas that we can manipulate and do things with on a very easy, to do level, where there's not a lot of change that needs to happen. We can do different formulas, different function-focused ingredients, we can do different flavors, things like that on a very simple level, but we can start you out on the white label on a very small MOQ, where you don't have to buy the custom high MOQ of 1,000 to 5,000 units, depending on what product that you're doing. However, at the same time, you can start testing products with your audience to see what works, what doesn't, and then from there see what they're wanting. Do they want a different flavor? Do they want a different function-focused ingredient? You know what I mean? What are they looking for? And there you can expand, and we can help you grow with you on that level with our white label formulas, which is very, very simple. You're not having to come up and reinvent the wheel, so to speak.
So basically, I'm at the point where we're going to be creating the label and the brand around it. I've got to go do a little work. I'm going to be working with you consulting. That's part of the process. So we do have some follow-up from what I did initially here today. But if you want to check out the full TV interview and online consultation, log onto Factory6's website. That is where it's at. You can watch me go through the entire process. You'll learn so much, mainly about how the white label works, how you can mix and match different products in different bottles based on your needs, and about in the factory what these guys guys do
packaging,
so
ingredients, all that.
differently because you do your own distillation here, which
Yes.
is so huge.
Yes.
Trent and I talk a little bit about the history and why that makes you guys so
Mm-hmm.
special, because you're the only ones that do that.
Yeah, we are the first actually manufacturer to register a product with the state of Utah with a hemp product. And that's why we decided early on to control that ingredient so that we can provide a consistent quality product to the end user for our clients. The most important thing is you want a consistent quality product that you can always guarantee on. And that's why we decided to go into that raw ingredient processing as well as manufacturing so that we can provide that service to our clients as well as providing a variety of services in the sense of white label as well as custom.
So you're going to want to check that out, and then be sure and make your own appointment to have your own Willy Wonka factory tour. Get in here. You can also do an online Zoom, or you can do a phone consultation. There is a form on their website. You fill that out. They'll be back with you in about 24 hours or less to set that all up for you, and you would be surprised. Don't be shy if you think your business isn't making enough, or if you're just entrepreneurial and you want to pick their brain. That's what they're here for, and
We'd love to have a conversation.
I love that so much about you, because you're really all about the products
just
and the
open to
love
it.
of helping people understand
Yes.
how it can benefit their business and their clients.
Yes.
Trent, thank you so much for your time. It's been such a fun day.
Always a pleasure, Holly. Thanks for coming down and taking a tour of the factory with me. It has been such a great time.
I can't wait until the finished product, and hopefully, I never have to see you wear a beard diaper ever again.
It's rough. Trust
But
me.
it's worth checking out.
It
So,
is.
all right. Thank you, Trent. Everyone, stick around. We've got more Talk365 TV coming at you right after this.